Okay, good evening. Hi there, everybody. I believe we are live. This is actually an article about self-driving cars or self-driving vehicles, and all you need to do is find the right word to go in the space. So let's go for it. But their chief manager is talking about a company. Their chief manager, their chief administrator, their chief officer, their chief executive, Tekedra Mawakana, was cautious to say what further rollout of its service there might be and where, because safety takes time. So, chief manager, chief administrator, chief officer, or chief executive. So, chief manager. I wouldn't say chief manager. It's not the chief manager. What is it? It's the not the chairman. The managing director. Yeah, I would say the managing director, but chief manager, no. The chief administrator. This is talking about a company, and I wouldn't say a chief administrator. Maybe I'd have the chief administrator in a hospital, for example. Yeah, is the person in charge of a hospital. The chief officer, it should be the chief executive officer, the CEO, and that would work. Which really leads us to the next word, the chief executive. And here the right word is whoops, this should be in capitals. EXECUTIVE. The chief executive was cautious to say what further rollout, of its service there might be, and where, because safety takes time. Yeah, safety definitely takes time. So to roll out, to start a new business or a new line of business or a new thing. Yeah, it's like you roll out the red carpet, for example. Okay. AutoX, a startup, paid, I've got this in the wrong place, resourced, funded by Alibaba, launched its fully driverless RoboTaxi in Shanghai, China, in 2020. By 2023, it's likely their business, service, trade will be available in other cities across China, as well as in California. Okay, so AutoX, a startup. Okay, this is a beginning company. Paid by Alibaba. No, paid for by Alibaba. Yeah, that would work. Okay, but pay for, but it's still not a very good answer. Resourced. Well, resources are things that you need. I guess money is one of the things you need. Resourced by. No, let's see, resources are the different things that you need normally for a manufacturing process. Yeah? Or the resources of a country, the minerals, the oil, the energy. And resourced isn't the right word, but here, funded by, yes, funded by Alibaba. Launched its fully driverless RoboTaxi in Shanghai. Okay, so funded by. They put the funds, they put the money for this. By 2023, it's likely their business, service, or trade will be available in other cities across China. So I'm going to look at this word trade first. Normally, let's see, what is a tradesman? A tradesman is a plumber or a builder or an electrician. Yeah, he has a trade. A a potter who makes pots, that would be a trade. I think a chef, that would be a trade. But this isn't a trade. Yeah? Okay, so this is providing robotic taxis. Their business will be available. No, because it's not the business that's available. It's likely their business will have presence or will be working in other cities across China. And this is a service. So, for example, service industries. These are where you provide things that people need. Yeah. For example, somebody who translates a document for you. That's a service. Yeah. And this is different to a professional trade. Yeah. A trade and a service, well, here they are providing services to people. They're providing transport services, and transport is a service, very definitely, not a trade. Okay, so they're going to be providing their service. Their service will be available in other cities across China and in California. So very soon, I have the feeling these automatic taxis are going to be available everywhere. Much of the driverless technology already in use prevails, lives, resides, exists in industrial settings like mines, warehouses and ports. But Hynd, this is another researcher, believes in the next 2 years we can expect to see this extended to last mile delivery. Okay, last mile delivery is delivering it to the customer's doorstep. So much of the driverless technology already in use prevails in industrial settings, lives in industrial settings, resides in industrial settings, or exists in industrial settings. I think this one's quite easy. So firstly, this technology doesn't live. Yeah, a person lives in a place. Yeah, he lives in the country. And to reside is a synonym for to live. Yeah, as in a residence. So he resides in his residence. He lives. Yeah, is the place where he resides. He is a resident. Okay, to prevail means to win against, to overcome. So in the match, my team prevailed and we won. Some people say that good will always prevail over evil. He had a very difficult time, but finally he prevailed. He was successful. He applied for this job 6 times, and on the 7th application he finally prevailed. So prevail is to be successful, to overcome a difficulty, to win. And here the technology exists. E-X-I-S-T-S. Yeah, it exists. It's present. Yeah, it's something that is already present in these. And let's do just one more for you. Okay, so good will always prevail. The truth will prevail. Well, it's what people say. I'm not a great believer in it though. Okay, so here we come for the last one. So the last mile, this means the final part of a journey for goods and services. The last mile. They use this phrase in business the whole time. The point at which they are delivered to the consumer, shopper, patron, acquirer, person. For example, autonomous HGV, heavy goods vehicle, trucks on motorways, or even delivery vehicles for products and groceries. Okay, so The last mile, the final point of the journey where they are delivered to, so, the person. The person, what person? The person who's bought them, yeah? The acquirer, to acquire, to get. You acquire knowledge, yeah? You acquire wealth. To the patron. Well, a patron is normally a customer of a restaurant, yeah? A patron, the patrons in the restaurant normally leave good tips. But I guess you could have a patron in a shop as well, as in somebody who often goes to that shop. So a patron's like a regular client. I guess you could have a patron of the arts as well. Somebody who donates money to the arts, or maybe they give their good name. The point at which they're delivered to the shopper. Well, the shopper is the person who buys in a shop, but notice here they're even talking about trucks, and I don't think you buy the contents of a truck in a shop. So the right answer here is consumer. So anyway, enough for today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. So thanks for watching. It's been fun.